welcome back. You're listening to Houston Real Estate Radio. I'm your host, Shannon Register, and every week we bring you news and information you can use on your next real estate transaction. Previously in the show, first segment, we were talking with Mike Sullivan, the Harris County tax collector. And, you know, it's interesting because if you own property in Harris County, your taxes went up this year. Across the board, Harris County saw increases in property values, which increased your tax values. So don't be shocked when you open up that mail. All right, this segment, I've got Mike Nooney on. He is the director of sales for Grandview Builders. And Grandview Builders, it's a great home builder. Lots of communities around the city. I think it's up to 17 communities. Is that right, Mike?
17, correct.
A lot of communities. And they're such a great home builder. And I want to talk to you a little bit about the company because they've gone through some recent changes. And, you know, if you're looking for a home and you've got 17 communities out there to go to, you've got a lot of flexibility as a buyer. So that's one of the reasons I really like Grandview. It was started here locally, great company, great ownership. And now they've got even great things coming into 2015, making some wonderful changes. So Mike's here to talk to us. He's the director of sales for Grandview Builders, and he's been in real estate in the building industry for over 13 years in lots of different roles. And so he brings some great things to the table here, and we're going to talk a little bit about Grandview. So welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right. So it's really interesting, the changes that Grandview's been going through. Talk to us a little bit about the company.
Yeah, we were founded in 2009, and we started in the middle of the recession, which many would argue was not
the downturn.
Many would argue it was not really a good time to come into the market. But thankfully, we were in some pretty nice land positions, some nice communities. We had some sensible product that we could build at a really nice value. So we were able to sustain through those difficult times. And when the market turned and started improving, we found that we picked up quite a bit of momentum to the degree that we're now enjoying positions throughout Houston, 17 different communities with several more in the near future coming. So we're thankful for that.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really exciting. So tell me about some of those communities that you guys are in. I know you're in Lakes of Bella Terra. What other communities are y'all in?
Yeah, most recently we just actually had a ribbon cutting down in League City at a community called the Township, which is a really unique situation there because it is in the historical area of League City. So we wanted to retain that feel, that the architecture and the colonial inspired feel of the area. So we're going to build about 44 homes down there. Had a really nice launch down there. We've got floor plans and pricings to fit every different style, up to 3 to 5 bedrooms. We start in the 200s, which is a really neat position to be in Houston at this point when you consider how much land has gone up.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of new home construction starting at 200.
That's correct. Land costs in Houston have taken off, and so we're really enjoying our position down there. It's been very, very well received, and we have a home for pretty much everybody down there. We have the ability to expand, maybe build up, do some media rooms and things like that. And the homes are there. They're our signature series, which has been a very popular line for us, and they're on sale now. So feel free to contact our sales consultants down in the Township for a tour.
Very good. All right. Y'all also have Raleigh Creek?
Yeah, Raleigh Creek is going to be a really, really neat position up in Tomball. It's going to be a beautiful master plan community. It's very well amenitized with walking trails, lakes, basketball courts, tennis courts, parks, etc. And it's designed for family. It's designed to have folks come in and feel a strong sense of community. It's even going to have an amphitheater out there, which is pretty neat. So It's going to be a real neat place for folks to gather. Really dramatic entrance, and we're looking forward to getting that off the ground. Our model's under construction there now. That's our estate series, which is what we call attainable luxury. So you'll be able to get into some really, really nice homes. They're also fully amenitized very well with some really nice features like granite standard, solid surface tops, flooring, etc. Stainless steel finishes, which are really, really nice. And we also encourage you to give us a call to come out and tour that community as well. It's getting off the ground now.
So you're out in the suburbs. You're down in League City. You're all over the place.
We are. Yeah, we're also looking at some positions in town as well. But the ones that are closest on the horizon are Raleigh Creek and also Stone Creek Ranch, which is a new community that's coming as well, which is going to be in the Cypress area. That too will feature our signature series floor plans, very similar to Raleigh Creek. That's a neat neighborhood as well because it is family focused with some really nice amenities. It's community centered. It features green belts, community pools, and playgrounds, etc.
So you guys went through some changes this past year. Talk to me a little bit about what's going on with the company.
We did. We were actually approached and acquired by a publicly traded company out of Colorado, Century Communities, and they came in and they liked what we were doing. So that infusion of capital into Houston is going to allow us to expand at an even greater rate than we had already planned. We've changed our model just a little bit. We are, historically been primarily a custom home builder with some production elements, but what we found is production tends to work a lot better for most folks. So
yeah, too many decisions when you start doing custom.
Too many decisions.
It's
takes long.
overwhelming.
Exactly. And what we found is, by going to the production route, yet retaining some of those custom elements, we're going to be really uniquely positioned to have quite a bit of success, and we expect to.
Very good. So you guys are going to continue to be Grandview.
We are.
Not going to change the name. That's good. That's good. You'll just be a Century Community. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. That's really good. I know you guys are over in Lakes of Bella Terra too. Tell me what you've got going on over there.
We are, and while we continue to expand in Houston, we still have an active presence in communities that we were first in when we started. Our Bella Terra community is a gorgeous community. That too, as well, offers what we call attainable luxury. We're in two land positions there. We offer product anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 square feet, anywhere from 300,000 to 500,000. And it's a really unique neighborhood because that too is fully amenitized. It's kind of Tuscan inspired, so you see a lot of stucco. It's really a beautiful community, very synonymous with the Lakes on Eldridge community that enjoyed quite a bit of success, and we're looking forward to continuing growth there because, again, you got access to downtown very easily along the West Park, as well as quite a bit of shopping, malls, et cetera. So we're excited about our growth there as well. You
mentioned the Tuscan look, and I really like the way that they've combined the stucco finishes with brick or with rock so that it still has kind of that Texas feel to it, but yet you get kind of that Mediterranean nice look too.
Exactly.
And, they've really done a lot with really making homes not only affordable but luxurious and really giving them a nice appealing look for the landscape that they're sitting in.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I really love that.
We're proud of that as well.
Yeah. So tell me about some of the green features you guys are putting in your homes.
Well, something that we're very proud of at Grandview is the fact that we are fully ENERGY STAR compliant. We believe in the ENERGY STAR model. It's a high standard. It costs us a little bit more to build as a builder, but we find that being fully ENERGY STAR compliant is critical for us.
Buyers love that.
They do, yeah. And it allows us to maximize our energy saving features while minimizing the costs of planning and building a home for our clients. So as we start building, we immediately begin using those technologies that maximize energy efficiency in our homes. And we'll start by installing effective insulation throughout the home. We also like to poly seal all of our ducts, gaps, cracks, and holes. We also insulate our ductwork. So we find that our homes are built very, very tight. We like to keep the cold air in, the hot air out. And we're also using advanced technologies, including some of our windows that have come out that offer protective coatings and improved frame assemblies that also keep heat out or cold in. So
that's important in the summer in Texas.
It is, and also we like the ENERGY STAR standard because ENERGY STAR has to come certify our homes for us. They're not certified by us ourselves. So we like that third party. Yeah. A lot of buyers like that too. How does the Texas culture influence the housing projects that you're doing? Well, as Texas, we like everything big. We like big spaces, and that's synonymous with what we do. We like big family areas, big gathering areas, very family-focused plans that feature large open living spaces, and also some options. If you've got several different generations, or you've got multiple kids, things like that, things where we can expand, like maybe adding media rooms, additional living areas downstairs, guest suites downstairs, etc. So, we enjoy the Texas feel.
The 1.5 floor plans, are those still real popular with you guys?
They are very, very popular, particularly for folks that might have two generations. Mom or dad are getting a little bit older with our boomers. We're in situations now where mom and dad don't want to intrude, but they need an extra eye on them. So we tend to agree that having an option or alternative for those folks is very important. So we focus on that.
We've got just about a minute and a half left. I want to ask you about the challenges that you see in 2015 with building. We've seen concrete costs going up. We've seen shortages in labor. What are you seeing as the challenges? Well,
what we're seeing, particularly in Houston, and really a lot of cities in Houston or in Texas, is the cost of land has really taken off.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the materials, et cetera, have taken off as well, but land is at a premium and it's being scooped up at unprecedented levels. We're also seeing that the demand for housing, like I spoke to earlier, with having multi-generational opportunities for folks, we're seeing a whole lot of that now. So we've tried to focus on providing those alternatives for mom and dad who might have to move in with you.
Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate it so much. Mike Nooney, he's the Director of Sales for Grandview Builders. They build fabulous homes throughout the city. They're in over 17 communities. What's y'all's website?
It's Grandview Builders Texas, but it's the acronym GVBTX.com. Come check us out. We look forward to seeing you out in our communities. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much. We appreciate it. Say it again.
GVBTX, GrandviewBuildersTexas.com.
All right. We'll be right back here on Houston Real Estate Radio. We're going to have Metro Study coming in to make forecasts for 2015 here on Houston Real Estate Radio.